Hi everyone, my name is Abby Brown. You may have seen me as a correspondent on WACS News doing Dear Abby, my own advice column. I'm currently a sophomore here at Alton High School. I'm a part of the fall and winter varsity cheerleading team and I participate in many community events. With the next school year closely approaching, I plan on focusing my studies on science-based classes. I'm hoping to be a dermatologist one day, so science is going to be very important. Although my WACS News career will not continue, I will keep using my skills I have obtained in this class. I have learned to be confident in what I talk about and do, as well as properly addressing people and all the technical aspects needed for the class. I took Multimedia Production because my brother has taken the class in the past. I love working in any kind of arts or technology, and I thought that the class would be a good mix of both. My brother enjoyed the class a lot, and I recommend taking it. Over the course of the class, I have done a few projects I am proud to say I worked on and created. One of those being about a successful lockout that happened in the Alton School District pertaining an outside potential threat.
We began our lockout procedure at approximately 1:15. However, we didn't go and release a statement or request to activate our reunification plan until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It took 2 hours and 45 minutes for us to get every student in the back to their parents, or their parents pick them up. So about 2.5 hours, we had over 1,600 students back in the hands of their parents.
I got the chance to sit down with Mr. Stoltman, who is a great interviewer, and learn about what happened behind the scenes of the lockout. I was praised for my hard work and skill I used to complete the video. In the beginning of the year, I covered a staged lockdown procedure over the course of Safety Week. The video could have been greatly improved with more cooperation with students and more time spent editing, along with more audio and B-roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in lockdown. Please move to the side of the classroom and crouch down. Please turn your cell phones off. Push down. Push down, push down. Tight, 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 tight.
In regards to my editing skills, I believe I have improved greatly, from using the rule of thirds to help my composition to using voiceovers and graphics. I learned how to bring the video together using all of the components of iMovie. I also learned how to properly email people regarding interviews or getting information. With the help of people like Tim Hoyer and Coke to help check over my content before sending or publishing, the class was made easier. In the future, I would advise students to take the class as serious as possible. Although you have fun and can always get a good laugh, at the end of the day, stories are going to be due and needed for the episode. This is a graded class. At some points, I slacked off and didn't try with my stories, and it hurt my grade. This year, I could have improved my work and grade by really digging in deep to my topics and story ideas. Possibly done more research or in-depth thinking. Even when interviewing, I could recommend they always answer the question in more detail. Throughout the course of 2016-2017 multimedia production, I have sharpened my skills of talking on camera. In the beginning, I was pretty scared and awkward, but since doing my own segment, Dear Abby, and being on camera every single episode, I have gotten looser while reporting. I have also gotten better at composing questions in interviews and addressing people formally. With WACS News around, I feel the students, parents, teachers, and other district members can see what is going on around the district. We also add fun segments to appeal to the younger crowd and sentimental stories to make everyone feel good. Along with the school, community gets to see what's going on in their town. Whether it's community events or serious news that needs to get out to the public, WACS News can be seen as a reliable source to everyone. In all entirety, this class has been a great learning experience. I got to spend time with friends while working on stories I'm interested in, teaching people more about. Sometimes I would get frustrated and upset just like any class, but ultimately it was a fun experience. I have learned that being confident in myself and what I work on will get me farther than hating what I do. I would like to thank not only the viewers and supporters of WACS News, but Mr. Curran for always assisting in any way possible. Also for being the funniest teacher I've ever had. With fun people around you, class is always better, and it's a great feeling to look forward to having a class. I'm sad to see this experience go behind me, but I'm excited for what is to come in the future. From WACS News, I'm Abby Brown, signing off.